Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about I want to answer questions that are asked on Google. So I'm gonna ask all of your questions. I'm waiting for some people to join the live so that I can start. Uh-huh. So I'm still waiting for a few minutes and then I'm gonna start this live. Yeah, I can see there's one viewer. Welcome. So today I'm going to talk about au pair questions. I'm going to answer some of the questions that are asked on Google and also some that you're going to ask me. So feel free to also ask any questions. Welcome if you're new. My name is Margaret and in this channel, I talk about aupairing, anything to do with au pair. For those who don't know what aupairing is, an au pair is someone of the age of from 18 to 30 traveling abroad to take care of kids in a certain family. So if you're interested in that kind of content in about traveling abroad also, you can join the live and we can talk about this. So, the first question I'm going to answer is what is an au pair? Because most people have been asking what is an au pair. An au pair is someone of the age of 18 to 30, someone that is traveling abroad. If you come from your own country to another country and you go to that specific country to take care of kids and in return you're going to be paid some pocket money on top of that. So yeah, that's all about au pairing, and you have to take the visa that you take is an au pair visa. Yeah, so if you're watching, maybe please you can comment, leave a comment down below. You can ask any question, feel free. I'm going to answer all your questions. So the first question that I've answered is what an au pair is. The first question I've answered is what an au pair is. So as I wait for some people to join the live, so the next questions we're going to answer is how much do au pairs get paid? It really depends with how much with the country that you're going. But in France, if you're from outside the European Union, you're going to be paid 320 euros. When you convert it into Kenya shillings, it's around 50,000 or 52,000. So if you are from the European Union, you're going to get 280. So for non-Europeans, it's 320 and above. You can get a family that pays you 320, like, or more than 320. Like for me, I get more than 320. So it really depends with the family and and the country also. So if you have a question, please comment it in the comment section. I'm going to answer. So the next question is, what's the difference between au pair and a nanny? So there's a difference between an au pair, a nanny, and a house girl. So those are three different kind of jobs. The nanny is someone who goes to a foreign country or in the same country or in your own country, and you can be a live-in nanny or a live-out nanny. A live-in nanny is whereby you go in a certain family and you take care of the kids and you do some light housework. And this one, you're going to be paid as a salary. It's not the same as au pair. Au pair, you're paid in form of a pocket money, and the pocket money, it's like some kind of appreciation because you're taking care of the kids and you are like part of the family to them. So that's the difference between a nanny and an au pair. And a house girl is also different because you have a lot of work to do. You don't have a contract. You're not on a contract. Most of them are live in. They live with the family. So there's a difference. They are paid salaries, and these others are also they have the pocket money. So for those who are watching, maybe they can comment down below. Ask any questions. So the other question that I'm going to answer is the duties of an au pair. If you've watched my other video, I've explained about the duties that an au pair is supposed to do. So an au pair is supposed to take care of the kids. You can take them to school in the morning, prepare their breakfast, light housework, helping with the family chores, and when the family goes out, maybe you can go with them. Yeah. You can go with the family to family functions, eating with the family, helping them with light housework like cleaning, cleaning the kids' bedrooms and cleaning their laundry. So it's just light housework. So au pair is not a lot, and people should take advantage of being au pairs because it's it's a nice experience. You get to travel, you get to learn new culture. Yeah, just for free. Not for free actually, but it's worth it. So the next question I'm going to answer is, do au pairs do housework? Yes, they do housework, but light housework because that's not their job. Au pair is a cultural exchange program where you go to a family, you learn their culture, you also teach them your culture, what you cook, what you do. Yeah. So they do housework, they help with the housework. Maybe you can find your host mom is doing something and you can ask her to help you out with it. So yeah, you help them. So how long do au pairs stay take? So an au pair contract is an au pair contract is a 1 year. Is 1 year. Hi Sally, thanks for joining my live. So an au pair contract is supposed to last for 1 year, but it really depends if the family is wants you to stay for more years. If maybe you can stay for 1 more year with them if the family is nice, but if they are not, then you can choose to change to another family. But au pair program is 1 year, and you can also renew it to 2 years, and after that you can go to another country. So do au pairs have to live in with you? Um, Au pairs, yes, they can live in with you, but it depends with the house of the host family. Maybe they don't have an extra room in the house they're living, but they have an extra house outside. So you can go to that house and live there, or if there is an extra room in the house they're living, then you can live with them. It really depends with the family. So the other question, do au pairs pay for their flights? Most people have asked me about this question. They've asked me if the au pairs should pay for their flights. I'll talk out of my experience. I kind of paid my flight, but not directly. This is what I did. So I told I didn't have the money to pay for my flight. So I asked my host family if she can help me with paying the flights, and she was okay with it, and she told me I'll refund later when I arrived, and that's what I did. So if you don't have the money to pay, maybe you can talk to your host family, and they can help you out with the flight ticket, and then you can refund with your pocket money. So what is the age limit? The age limit depends with the country. For example, in France, the age limit it's from the age of 18 to 30, and other countries like Germany, it's from the age of 18 to the age of 26. Sorry, so it depends with the country, and yeah, it depends with the country. The age limit depends with the country. Hmm. Do au pairs make good money? Yes, yes, yes. Au pairs do make good money. Like, for example, if I convert the amount of pocket money I get to Kenya shillings, it's maybe approximately 54,000. Yeah, so it depends with the country. There's some countries that pay higher, though we don't go checking about the amount of money, but because it's a cultural exchange. But there's some countries that pay more, and there's some countries that pay less. It depends with the country. But in France, if you want to come to France, then you should know that the pocket money for au pairs in France, it's from 320 for non-Europeans, and for Europeans, those people within Europe, it's from 280 and above, and that depends with your host family. So for this one watching, maybe they can ask some questions, please, before I continue with the other questions. So, how much do au pairs get in France? I think I've already answered that. Uh-huh. The best thing about au pair is that you travel with the family, you get accommodation for free. It's not like when you travel with a student visa. With a student visa, you have to pay for your accommodation, to buy your own food. So take advantage of being an au pair and travel. And you can save some money for studying maybe after your au pair year. Yeah, it's a nice experience. So they also there's someone who commented about work permits. Maybe you can tell me further. What do you want to know about work permits, please? So can you be an au pair after 30? After 30, I don't think you can qualify to become an au pair. You cannot, because au pair it's from the age of 18 to the age of 30, but you can apply to become a nanny. Um, also in Europe, you can apply to become a nanny. Uh, a nanny has no age limit, so you can take that advantage in a website like aupairing.com. They have a variety of maybe, let me say, jobs, because they have nanny jobs, caregiver jobs. They have also au pair. Maybe you can check it out. Maybe let me write the link in the description box for the ones that will want to check, in the comment section, I mean. So that's the website for those who want to go and check. If you're above the age of 30, then you can choose to be a caregiver or a nanny. Don't just lose hope. Just try being a nanny, and it will be good for you. Actually, to become a nanny, you don't need any childcare experience. And if they ask for any childcare experience, you have also experience, because you maybe if you're a last born, that's when you don't have any experience, but you have nieces and nephews that you have lived with, and you've taken care of them at some point. So nobody lacks an experience. The other question is, can I extend my au pair visa? Yes, you can extend your au pair visa. If you want to stay with the family that you're staying with, if you get a family and you want to stay for a longer period of time with them, then you can renew your visa. Like, I'm with the same family that I came for the first time. Yeah, this is my second year with them, because I came in the year 2019, November, 9th of November, yes. So it will be my second year on November. So after my visa expired, I renewed it and I got another visa. So you can extend your visa and still stay with the same host family. How much does au pair in France earn? Okay, Sally, an au pair in France, you can earn from, let me say, from 280 euros to 320 euros, or you can get even above, because I do get above 280, above 320 euros. So it depends with the family. They can be nicer and give you like 400 euros, which is approximately maybe from 55,000 Kenya shillings. I'm talking about Kenya shillings. It can be from 55,000 Kenya shillings and above, or I think 280 euros. It's from 20 something thousand or 30,000. So another question here, is it hard for a visa au pair? Because Germany it's 50-50. Sally, if at all you have all the requirements that are needed at the embassy, they're going to grant you the visa. If you show them all the details, if you answer correctly the question, but chances are very low they deny you the visa. And right now the embassies are open, people are traveling. There are some people who are coming to France also as au pairs. So if you wanted to try for au pairing in France, then you can come, because some people are coming to France. Yeah, I hope I answered your question, Sally. Uh-huh. I'm trying to wait for people to answer. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Maybe you can ask more questions, and those people who are watching also, maybe if you have questions, you can comment them below. I'll answer them. Age limit and requirements. Age limit is from the age of 18. I think from age of 18 you have your identity card, so you can apply for au pair, and you also have your school certificates. So it's from the age of 18 to 30. And requirements to be an au pair. Requirements for to be an au pair or for your visa. Maybe you can tell me what requirements do you want me to answer? What requirement is that? Aha, my light went off. Is it true that French people are mean? Some of them are mean, but not all of them, because I've not encountered any. I've not encountered any kind of maybe racism. No, but yeah, they are meant to be. They are said to be mean, but I've not experienced that. Can I lie that I'm not married? I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but as au pair, requirements to be an au pair. I don't think you have a lot of requirements, but you need to be the age of 18 and above. It depends with the country. So, because since it depends with the country, a moment, please. Since it depends with the country, the requirements are also different. So, in France, you have to be of the age of from 18 to 30. You have to be you have to have a high school certificate, or they call it a high school diploma. You have to have a basic French, and that you can learn online, because at the embassy they did not ask me for any certificates to prove that I learned French. So yeah, I think it's an advantage. And the other thing is, some families ask for a driving license, but not most of them. Because driving in Kenya and driving here is also different. So some families ask and some do not. Like my family did not ask for a driving license. Hello, Paul. Hi. How is your experience outside, like in shops, on the streets? Any culture shocks? Uh, Sometimes when I go outside with a kid, you can find some people staring at you because you're black and you have a white kid, so they're just looking at you in a kind of manner that sometimes I get uncomfortable with, but I just cope with it. Yeah, like in the streets, in the shops. Any culture shocks? Culture shocks. Yeah, there's some culture shocks. I've also talked about them in one of my videos, culture shocks in France. You can find that there's some behaviors that they have that in Kenya we do not have. Like these people are very, let me say, courteous, or they are very respectful. You can find that they're saying hello to you, they're saying goodbye, they are saying good day. That's not common in Kenya. There are a lot of culture shocks here. Racism is mostly personal, I guess. Yeah, you can find that some people are just staring at you and they're not telling you the reason, they're not saying hi. They're just staring because you're black, and you just find it weird. How is French food or Kenyan foods available? No, they're not available. Yes, they are, but I've never gone to check like if there's maize flour in the shop, or what else. Here there's no githeri. There's no githeri here. There's no ugali. So what they eat most is these foods like pizza, rice. They have a lot of dishes. Yeah, the French food is very delicious, I can say. The French food, yeah, the French food is so good. Is there any legit agency in Kenya? Which one can use during the process? By agency, I think that you can. I don't know a lot about agency because I did not use it myself. What I did, I went to the website aupairing.com. I created an account, and then after I created an account, I went ahead and started my search with the family. I started looking for families. You can create an account. You can put like the maximum number of countries you can choose is 7. So you have, hi Jane, welcome. So as I was saying, you can select 7 countries. So by selecting 7 countries, you can choose any country that you want in Europe. If you want in Europe, anywhere in the world that you want to au pair in. So after that, you send messages to the host family, to the host families that will match your profile because they will see your profile. It's like, for those who do not know, it's like families come into this website, they want an au pair. You are in this website, you want a family. So you'll see their profiles. And by the countries that you've selected, and the way they have written their profile, you will match. And after matching, you'll see their profile. So you can send them a message telling them you're interested. It's like selling yourself, let me say. You send them a message. It's like the way you've written your profile should be like a summary. The message you'll send should be like a summary of your whole profile, explaining what you're going to do if I get this family. This is what I'm going to do. In short, yeah. So any questions? How is the experience outside? I think I've answered that. Hi Jane, welcome to my live. Any other questions? Anybody else with any question? Let me check if so if you're wondering which website you want to use, I can advise you to use the aupaireworld.com. Let me write it down in the comments. It's called aupaireworld.com. It's a free website that anybody can use if you want to start your search as an au pair. It's a free website. You don't have to pay anything. So it's called aupaireworld.com. You go ahead, you create a profile, and you begin your search as an au pair. So let me just tell you what documents you're needed. I mean, the family is supposed to send to you. After you get your family, this is great. Thank you, Sally. So after you get your family, the next step you're supposed to do, they're supposed to send you their contacts, maybe their Skype call ID, or their WhatsApp number or their email. If they send you this information, you go ahead, you have a FaceTime with them. They show you around their house, your room, where you'll be sleeping. They show you your bathroom, your toilets, your room, your bed, and stuff like that. And then after they go ahead, they send you the contract and make sure it's the right contract. They should send you the contract. They send you an insurance. Maybe Sally, you can tell us if in Germany is the same. Is the family supposed to send you the contract? I mean the insurance. Or are you the one supposed to, the payments? Who pays for the contract? Sally, maybe you can tell us in the comment section, please. So they go ahead and send you the contract, the insurance, and if you're the one to enroll, if you, what am I saying? Then you, about the school enrollment, if you're going to learn the language when you go to that country, they should send you the school enrollment letter. And then on your side, you're going to look for the visa, the passport. If they ask for a driving license, you should have it. Then if they, the driving license, the school enrollment, the school certificates, contract is free, family sends you directly. Sally, I'm talking about the insurance, the medical insurance. Who pays for the medical insurance in Germany? So they send you send to the documents you should have are the visa, your school certificates, driving license if it's needed. You also need the, how do you call it? If you're a Kenyan, then you need, how do you call this? A criminal record. It's a criminal record document. And then you need the language certificate if at all you're traveling to a country like Germany where the language is needed, if the language certificate is needed. And there are some also other documents. If I've forgotten, you can go and check. There's a video I did on that about the requirements at the embassy. And nowadays you also need the COVID vaccine certificate. Yeah. Maybe Sally, you can tell us about the insurance. Or once you sign the contract, the family will send you insurance, of course, for the embassy. Okay. It's okay. So I think it's the same also for Germany, for those who want to go to Germany. It's also the same. So I don't think I have any more questions. So if you want to be an au pair, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not easy to be an au pair. It's not easy. There are a lot of challenges. Au pair is for only ladies in France. No. Also men can be au pairs. You can also be, but they're not called au pairs, they are called bro pair. Bro pair. Yeah. Au pair is for ladies, but bro pair is for men. You can also be a bro pair. Maybe one of these days I'll talk about men au pairs, bro pairs that is. Yeah, you can also be a bro pair. And you can au pair anywhere in the world, not only in France. You can au pair in Germany, you can au pair in any country that you want. I don't see any more questions. There's a guy who wrote me, he's 29 and told me they said he's already past the age. From which country, Sally? Or which country does he want to travel to? Where are you in France? How is the weather? I'm in a small village, as they call it. It's a small village. It's called Régnier. It's near the border of France and Switzerland. Like Switzerland is a few minutes from here, like 15 minutes driving from here. So yeah, right now, today it was raining, but soon it's going to be winter and it's going to be super cold. It's going to be super cold. Yeah, so right now it's the weather is not that good because it's almost winter. So the guy wants to come to France as an au pair. I think it's the same guy that texted me, and he also told me the same thing. Uh-huh. Uh, I don't know what might be the problem because uh, what, uh, we tried creating an account with him and it said the same thing. But I told him to try in another website, the one I posted in the comment section. Uh, but he did not give me any feedback. How is life as an au pair there? Life is so good as an au pair. You get the, how do you call it? Like being an au pair is an advantage because you have a lot of opportunities. You travel with the family. I'm trying to switch on my phone, the light because the video is not that clear. So my life as an au pair is so good, though there's some challenges. Challenges are there with the kids, with the family sometimes. Also from my friends who are au pairs outside. Yeah, Sally, tell them to like the video. Thank you. So, yeah, challenges are there. You find that sometimes the kid do not listen to you. Sometimes they're rude. Sometimes they cry for nothing. Sometimes they just give you headache, but you have to be the adult there. You have to tell them this is not good, this is not good, just do this, don't do this. Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's worth it. Uh-huh. Uh, I don't see any more questions. I hope I answered all your questions and the ones I had written. Uh-huh. So guys, if you don't have more questions, I'd like to thank you all for those who have tuned in my live. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, SA. Thank you, Life of Ikira. Thank you, Isa. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jane, for all those who have watched my live. Yeah, true. And how long is the contract, Amani? Only 1 year. Yeah, the contract is usually 1 year. But if the family wants you to stay for long, you can stay with them for 1 more year. You renew the contract and then you also renew the visa because the visa expires after 1 year and the contract also expires after 1 year. So if they want you to stay, they will renew the contract for you and you'll go ahead and renew the visa. So thank you all for your comments. For if you have more questions, oh, thanks. You're welcome, Life of Ikira. You're welcome. So if you have more questions, you can leave them in the comment section. You can also DM me. I hope I'm not late. Better late than never. Better late than never. Welcome, Johnson. So if you have more questions, you can DM me on Instagram at Margaret Muhoti. You can also text me on Facebook at Maggie FK. At Maggie FK on Facebook. You can also email me. I'll leave my email down below for those people who want to text me. For those people who want to text me, let me write my email down so that people can get in touch with me. Feel free to ask any questions. I'm here to help you because someone also helped me someday because I didn't know anything to do with au pairing. I just got introduced to it by someone. Yeah, that's my email. Hey, Maggie, I'm here. And I'm Mosha. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mosha. Yes, I remember you from I think Tanzania, Uganda. You're welcome. So also Sally Klaus has some good content on her channel. She talks about au pairing, nanny jobs. You can also go and check her channel. She has a very good content. Go subscribe to her channel. She has very good content. I have some questions in regards to au pair as a guy and also scholarship programs for medical related courses at master's level. Please go ahead. Go ahead, please. So anyone else with any question? I'm really happy because my live went on well. I think this is my first live that I'm doing the correct way because the other one was a mess, a total mess. I'm just happy that this one was a success. So, if you happen to get a good host family in France, they can also allow you to work extra in order to make extra money in France. You can babysit to make extra money. You can do online work. You can also start a YouTube channel like this, and at the end of the year, you can start earning your own cash. So, anyone else with any question, feel free to ask. Okay, since I'm not seeing any other question, maybe I can answer Johnston. Maybe Johnston, you can DM me and I can answer you. Thank you guys for joining my live. It was nice meeting you and chatting with me. I really appreciate. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being there for me through this journey. I'm almost, oh my God, I'm almost getting to 500 subscribers, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you for your love, support you've shown so far. When I want to apply for Masters in Public Health, do I need a language proof? Am I eligible to do it with the second class lower? Justin, I don't understand your question. Do you want to be an au pair, or you're asking for maybe to get a job abroad? I don't really understand your question, please. Maybe you can elaborate. Okay, guys, I have to end this live because I'm hungry. Oh, okay, Johnston, maybe you can DM me on Instagram at Margaret Muhoti. Maybe I can try and answer your question. I want to end the live because I'm starving. I'm hungry. I've not eaten I've not eaten my dinner. So, guys, tune in tomorrow for another video. I'll go live also tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Bye. Have a good night. And I love you all. Thank you for your support. Bye.